pretty highly ranked coming into the season. I mean, top 15 in every pool. I mean, how does it make you feel coming in?
Well, I think the highest pool is number 6. It's a lot of room. You know, there's 5 teams that we need to get after, and it's not high enough. And again, old adage, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Do you like the expectations coming in?
I think definitely. I think as a program, as a team, we always, talk about the next pitch, next team, and we like to take it one step at a time. And going into the season, I mean, a ranking is just a number. I mean, we have to compete and play and win games, and it's not about what everybody else says we are. We got to go out there, start out in Palm Springs, and beat every team that comes in our path.
Seems like every year, no matter what level of baseball, the season kind of sneaks up on everybody. Do you guys feel like that too, or have you guys been kind of counting down since the last one ended?
I don't think it sneaks up on us at all. I think we're eager and ready to go as soon as that last pitch was thrown at LSU. I think we've been real hungry to get back out there. We didn't like the feeling that we had there, and I think we're all tired of playing each other and ready to go see some other faces.
Yeah, we're picking up where we left off. It's the biggest thing.
Yes.
Last year, you guys felt like you maybe had a special team going into the tournament. Things didn't end up the way that you wanted to, but now, what's the goal? I mean, is the goal Omaha or nothing this year?
Exactly. That's always the goal. And a lot to be said for talking it, but we're gonna show you guys this year. We're gonna show everybody.
I think we have a great group of, a whole team. We have great pitching staff, top to bottom. We got guys that are going to start for us and get deep into games, guys that are going to come middle relief, and then guys that are going to shut the door for us. And then offensively, I think 1 through 9, guys off the bench, we're going to hit the ball, and we're going to do our jobs, offensively and defensively all year.
You guys really lost 2 position players from last year's team. So you got 2 new guys definitely coming to someone. Who's impressed you at this stage?
And I think all the new guys, it's hard to point your finger and say, man, this guy is just head above the rest. I mean, everybody stepped in, and they're just as part of it as this team as anybody else who's been here for 4 years or whatnot. It's I mean, we're gonna have, not gonna name guys because I'm gonna miss a few, but it's a special squad, just like it is every year, and it's a unique squad, and it's time to leave our mark on Oregon State. I think we got the right personnel to do so.
I think it's kind of cool. The new guys just kind of stepped in, and we all gelled with them super quick, so there wasn't a whole lot of bonding with the whole new team. It was kind of, they stepped right into their shoes and stepped in, and we're just a very, very close team.
I think along with that, we have a lot of leaders this year. It's not just 3 or 4 guys. It's, lots of senior leadership, lots of juniors and sophomores from last year. I think that's a big part of why the freshmen are so mature this year and why they're going to help us out so much throughout the season. And I think a lot of young guys are going to contribute this year.
You guys say young guys, DK, Andrew Moore, you guys got a chance to look at it all?
Oh yeah, he's going to be real good. He's got great stuff.
So it's gonna be
zone up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a group effort this year. Everybody's gonna have a part in it, and we know guys like Andrew and Max, those freshman type guys in the pen. On the staff are gonna play a role.
Matt, what do you see your role being this year? I know in the past you wanted to start and you come in relief. Where do you feel like you're going to be at this year?
Well, the goal's been to start, and that's what I'm working towards right now. That's what I did in the summertime. That's what I've been kind of preparing for mentally. But again, do what helps the squad. Do whatever gets us to that end goal of being that last team dogpiling.
You talked about the senior leadership. How much does Taylor coming back for another year, when you guys finally know that was going to be official, how much of a lift did that give you guys?
It's great having Taylor. He's been there longer than everybody. So, he's battled a lot of adversity throughout his years here. And just to see him, probably better than he has been in the past this year is just great to see. Definitely for the young guys, just, knowing that they have to battle from start to finish. And it's great having Taylor back.
Yeah, he's almost like a third coach in the bullpen. We got Dallas Buck and Coach Yeski, and then, I mean, Taylor's been here just as long as Yeski has now, almost, and he's been through the battle and the war, and he can kind of shed some of that light on the younger guys as well as us.
Yeah, he's really evolved after being here. He's been here every year I have been. And, he had 2 extra years ahead of me, but it's he's kind of the wise man on the staff. He takes guys under his wing. He helps them out. He knows the way the game's supposed to be played, and he knows how to win.
With Jace's situation, how much extra pressure does that put on the other pitchers to make sure that they go deeper into games or anything like that?
I don't think very much. I mean, we had a lot of guys step in this year, new guys come in, and you kind of just pick up his slack and we'll keep going until he's ready to go.
Exactly. That whole mentality, each year guys go down, but it's that next guy up. Doesn't matter who it is, someone's going to fill the role, and we know we got 35 guys that are plenty capable.
Ben, how are you physically as of the last night?
Good. I'm ready to go. Excited.
Ben, you were the Friday starter last year. What have you done to enhance yourself for this year's role?
Just try to be more consistent. I had a lot of free bases last year. Got to eliminate a lot of those, and then it's coming down to kind of a roommate battle. We'll see what happens.
Battle who? Which roommate?
I mean, we got Boyd over here. We got Dan Child. Andrew Moore's in the competition. Taylor Starr. I mean, we'll see what the coaches say, but we're all working just as hard to get that job. But Saturday and Sunday, and even Tuesday, are just as important.
Matt, can you talk about your experience this summer and how that's helped you?
Well, it was a great experience. I got to go back out to the Cape again, and I was very blessed for it. I got to get some starts under my belt and do a little more than I had in years past, and kind of got to get new routine, and it's that peace of mind coming back for your senior year. It's this is it. This is kind of the last hurrah, and I'm excited for it. Couldn't be more focused, and it's the best feeling I've had going into a season since I've been here.
Jake, you played at least 3 positions over the summer. Is that a precursor of things to come? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm prepared every day to play any position that the coaches put me at. I mean, throughout the fall and, the winter time, I played third base, I played second base, I've caught, and I feel comfortable at all those positions. I mean, the coaches prepare us for playing more than one position. Most position players, we do. So, whether they put me at one of those 3 positions, I feel prepared to go.
It also gives you a break from getting up and down the end of the plate all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I think from being a junior now, I can help the younger guys coming in at 3 different positions. We had Espo last year, Nate Esposito. I can help him with catching. We have, Paul Martinez this year, help him out in the infield. Jared Casper, I can help him out at third base. I know tons of different positions, and it's able to let me help other people, compete at those positions.
Any other questions?
In terms of what's happening, with Oregon, it seems like there's more and more juice now in the Civil War. From your perspective, just with what's going on with the Ducks, and making that much more exciting to play in a series like that and play against a team that's 4 spots behind you, right?
It's very cool. Just it's a testament to how good baseball is in the Northwest, and really nothing more than that. It's they're a great squad. They do a great job down there, and it makes the rivalry that much better when we're both battling neck and neck each year, and fighting for a title.
I think it's almost a testament to the whole league itself. I mean, I think there's 6 or 7 teams in the top 25 already, and it's just a testament to the kind of baseball the Pac-12 brings to the country.
Last year, what did you guys feel like your weakness was, and how did you kind of improve that situation coming into this year?
With any team that doesn't, win at all, I guess it's consistency. I mean, it's any team's good enough to win on any given day, and team that does that the most, team that does it when it counts, ends up a team that's last team standing. So with any team, that's what it is. You know, we're all facets of the game: pitching, defense, hitting. I mean, I feel like we're stronger than we have been in years past, and it just goes out there, and it's a product of. So all it is really comes down to is we have to go perform, we have to go show it on the field, you know, and that's it. Let's go get it done.
That's it.
With the high expectations, how do you manage it so that you kind of just take it slowly and kind of focus on each day?
I think we don't really pay attention to those expectations. We kind of hold ourselves to our own expectations, so we kind of just focus on our goal, and it's always just one day at a time, one pitch at a time.
I think everything's a competition, especially with our group. I mean, if you don't compete, you're not going to play at Oregon State. And with our team, we have guys, you know, every position there's 3 guys deep. And so every day is a competition, trying to get better, pushing each other to get better. So I think that's going to help us along the way, especially, you know, if guys go down, the next guy's ready to go. So that's going to help us, you know, not only early in the season, but later on in the season.
You know, the biggest thing, all what both these guys said, is that you know, it's not really who we're competing against. We're competing against how good we are. I mean, we're competing against ourselves, and we got to be better than we were the day before. If we do that, if we push ourselves to the limit, it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the field, doesn't matter who's in that other dugout, we're going to come out on top.
Matt, you may have addressed this in a minute, but when Jace's injury, the magnitude of it was understood, did you immediately go, or had you already said that you wanted to be a guy in the rotation to start? Was that something that came to you about? How did that all, and how was that process evolved?
Well, definitely with you know, opportunity arose, and you know, again, nothing solidified, but there was you know, an opening in the rotation, and I'd love to be part of that and be with this guy and Dan Child and whoever else it may be. It's just an opportunity, and it's something I would, you know, love to sink my teeth into, and you know, kind of take by the horns.
And is your preparation for starters innings different? Has it been different for workouts and the things you've done in the offseason?
Very much so. More kind of everything focused on duration. You know, rather than going you know, multiple times a weekend for short little inning stints, it's you know, a lot more focus on kind of long distance running and kind of building yourself up so you can last 9 innings strong in June and be able to hold the velocity like you did in, you know, middle of the season type of thing. It's you gotta build for duration, and I know I've made the necessary steps, and just ready to get after it.
Is that something you know you can do right now, or will the games in February and so on sort of tell that tale about, you know, whether all those preparations have paid off, so to speak?
It's something I can do right now.
Okay.
Any more questions? Thanks, guys.